Thank you for watching Producer Mark's YouTube channel, coming to you live from Chicago. We want to welcome you to our morning talk show where our viewers can come and hang out or jump on the live stream and be part of the show. We cover a wide range of topics and no two shows are alike. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button and share our videos.
Hey, Wyoming, how are you, brother? How's everything going?
Oh, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Chicago?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We had our first car show that we were able to go and check it out, and I must tell you, I was disappointed. I was disappointed.
It was the first coverage of the Chicago Car Show by Wicked Car Magazine.
No, we've covered it before, but this was kind of very. It was very small. It wasn't that big. Or maybe we were in the wrong place. I don't know, but I think it was pretty small. I didn't see a lot of other manufacturers. I don't think I saw Mercedes over there.
No, I heard that there were very few OEMs there.
Right, and I didn't see Mazda over there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I didn't see them. And the stuff that we did see. It wasn't. I wasn't really too impressed by it. So let me take this out of here, and let's start watching the show. Let's see. All right. Well, of course, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Duke's Drive-In Mokina and Fast Forward Race Cars Inc. in Plainfield, Illinois. So this was like when we got it there.
There you go. There's a
Mustang
E Premium convertible.
Yeah.
With the take a look at the wheels. Yeah, I believe that's one with the performance pack.
Ford was right there, right in center.
Yeah. There's a Lightning. They have a few of those in stock.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Ford going back to the naturally aspirated engines or what?
Well, they're like every other manufacturer. They're having problems selling EVs as of late.
Right.
And I heard that they're going to repurpose the EV Lightning plant to make Broncos and Mavericks.
Oh, wow.
Which they can't keep in stock.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
So they're cutting back. I think the manufacturer that got it right was the one that everybody was mocking. You over the last few years, a lot of people that are into EVs were saying, look how dumb Toyota is. They're not going full EV. They're only doing hybrids.
Right.
And that's what's selling.
Right.
And Toyota didn't make a multi-billion-dollar commitment to switching over to EVs. Mm-hmm. And now it looks like they're the smart players in the game.
Right. What I could understand was all these companies were peddling EVs in a town where everything crashed 2 weeks ago when we hit sub-zero.
I saw that. I was laughing I was laughing when I saw that. I was born there. I know it gets cold.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
The real problem is with EVs. Well, there are a lot of problems with EVs, but from a consumer or from the point of view for the consumer, owning an EV takes a lot more attention. There's a learning curve. When I fill up my car, I go to the gasoline station, and it could be half full, it can be on empty, and I can fill it all the way to the top.
Right.
You shouldn't do that with an EV. You shouldn't charge the battery up to 100% every time you charge.
Right.
So you have to worry about that, and then you have to understand that when you have an EV that's low state of charge, it charges really fast, but as the battery fills up, the charge rate slows down. So if you show up at a charger with a 10% battery state of charge, you can charge really fast until about 60 or 70%, and then it starts slowing way down. Right. You know, and it's learning all these things and learning how things work when they get cold and when it's too hot. And you just no consumer wants to learn that, because you know, most consumers are not car guys. They don't know and they don't care. They just want to get in the car, start it, and drive it. And that's where ICE vehicles still have it all over EVs at this point.
Right. No, you know, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I just couldn't understand. They had a lot of EVs over there, man.
Yeah, they're pushing, you know, because they GM and Ford and Stellantis, they all went in pretty heavy on EVs.
Right.
Well, and they started, you know, designing all this stuff a few years ago, and now they got EVs coming out every other day, but the public has stopped buying them. So.
What is this that, like, when you have an EV, your home insurance goes up?
Well, there are insurance companies are realizing that if you have a lithium battery fire, it could take down the whole house, maybe
the whole neighborhood.
Yeah. In fact, there's an interesting video on YouTube that a professor gives about a 35-minute dissertation on lithium fires, and this was given from a perspective of the presentation was given to people who own high-rise buildings.
Right.
And he was talking about the dangers and everything, but particularly he was talking about something I never really heard about before, and that's the noxious gases that lithium battery fires emit.
Right.
You know, we've all heard about not being able to put out a lithium battery fire, but I've never heard much about how noxious the gases that are given off by the fire and how noxious they are.
Right.
So,
oh, sorry, we missed it. What did you think about the new Toyota Supra, which I think is is basically what a BMW, right?
Oh, that's the current one. It's been out for a few years. Yeah. Yeah, it's made in Austria, and you know, these guys are happy.
Yeah.
They think they're going somewhere, but I don't think they realize they're still inside. But I'm trying to remember the manufacturer, the contract manufacturer, but I think it's the same company that makes the Pinzgauer military vehicles.
Right.
It made an Austria. The Supra is, it has a BMW engine and a BMW drivetrain and everything. The body is different.
Right.
The Supra is the coupe, and the BMW version is the Z4 convertible.
You're absolutely right, sir.
So if you want the convertible, you got to buy a BMW. If you want the coupe, you got to buy a Supra.
Right. It's just like the Miatas when they came out, the Fiat, the 124 Abarth. Yeah, it was the same drivetrain, same engine, except the front and the back end was a little bit different.
Yeah, made on the same assembly line.
But I'd still go with the Miata. Yeah. I wouldn't buy that Fiat anyway. So here we have the Silverado. This is the EV Silverado.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good, but, you know, it's all show, man. It's all show. Well, I personally, I would not buy an EV.
No. I mean,
that's me, you know.
I certainly can't buy one out here in Wyoming. You take a look at a charger map. I don't care if it's Supercharger or any other kind of public charger.
Right.
There aren't many of them in Wyoming, and you know. It just,
and I think when it's cold, the battery discharges very fast, right?
Well,
that's
the batteries.
I mean, the hood.
Yeah, the battery. Lithium batteries, they don't work well when they're cold or hot, which is why EVs, you know, it's funny, EV proponents, they always make a big deal. Oh, you know, there's no maintenance on an EV. You know, they don't have, well, you know, EVs have a cooling system with antifreeze.
Right.
And you know, because if you're driving an EV and, and you're making a cross-country trip and okay, you're going to go to a charger, you know, it starts, you preheat the battery before you get there if it's cold, so it can accept the charge faster.
Right.
And then if you're in the Mojave Desert, then the cooling system cools the battery, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about EVs. I think I just never got into EVs.
Yeah, it's just, well, I mean, it's just, I think you know, it for some people, well, even for me, it could, you know, if I wasn't so scared about lithium fires, and I am, and I'll tell you something, after watching this professor's, you know, presentation on lithium fires and the like, I went on Amazon and I found.
Hey, hold on a second. This is the Illinois Camaro setup over here, and I gotta say, this was one of the most beautiful setups over here. When you see all the other crap, the new crap that's out there, and you see these beautiful muscle cars, you know, I mean, it was really nice. This is my buddy Jason Smith's car right here, the purple Camaro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the guys did a great job. Was
oh yeah,
yeah. They did a great job setting up for a car club. You know, it looks like an OEM.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Illinois Camaro. Yeah, excellent. It's run by a group of great guys over there, guys and gals. And they really did a good job. And they, believe it or not, they had, because we stood around there in between the filming, and there was a huge crowd just circling, you know, these cars more than any of the new cars out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know how many of your viewers know, but as of now, the Camaro is extinct again.
Yeah, I think they're. Are they in production or what?
Yeah, 2024 was the last year, and they cut production once before and brought it back. So hopefully they'll bring it back again. But you know, that's what I like about Ford. You know, it's like they just kept the Mustang going,
right?
And now Mustang is the only muscle car / pony car on the market.
Right.
They're the last car standing.
It's that little circus they had there. I think these were the Kia EVs.
Yeah. Now, interesting thing about I don't know if you saw on YouTube, but there are a couple of, there's a YouTube channel, a husband and wife out of Canada. I think it may be called Motormouth channel. And one of their viewers has a Kia EV. I think it's an Ioniq. And he drove over a pothole, and he bent the case for the battery. So there's a dent in the bottom of the car. Yeah, he took it to the Kia dealer, and the Kia dealer says we got to put a new battery in. It's $60,000 Canadian, and the car's
right.
Yeah.
And I think a similar case happened in the U.S.
Well, there was a second case in Canada. That was the two I heard of. But I mean, yeah, you just convert Canadian dollars to U.S. dollars, and that's how much the price of the battery will be here.
Right. See, a lot of people don't understand. You have some used car dealers that are selling these hybrid cars for 25, 30 grand. And you're like, oh, man, I'm going to buy this car. I'm going to save so much money. 6 months later, something goes wrong with your system, your hybrid system, your charging system, your battery, whatever. It is going to be $60,000 to $70,000, depending on what model you have or what manufacturer's car you have.
Well, not only that, but you know, you can't take your Tesla or your.
Wait a minute. Got to cut you off there, Wyoming. This is the James Bond display that I think the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago is going to be bringing them. So we will be going there, guys. We will be going to the Museum of Science and Industry, and we are going to bring our viewers the footage from there and see the James Bond stuff.
There you go.
Now, this is you know what? I didn't catch who these people were, but they were pretty nice. They had a bunch of classic cars wrapped. I don't know, maybe they were wrapped or painted in matte colors.
Yeah.
But really, really nice. Really nice.
Do you like matte finishes on cars?
I do on some cars. On some cars. On some cars.
Yeah,
we got some RC fun going on.
Yeah, it's really not my thing, but I did run across a little article by Meguiar's, the people who make the car care products and the waxes, on how to take care of a matte paint job.
Hey,
And
shout out to the Cook County Sheriff's Department out there.
And basically, Meguiar's says you don't touch it. How do you take care of a matte finish paint? You don't.
You don't. You just leave it as it is.
Because if you you could polish it, but then you'll get a shiny spot.
Right.
So, I mean, if you get a matte finish, the best thing to do is to
leave it as it is.
Well, no, but what's the name? I'm losing my language here. Not clear coat. What's the film? What's the protective film?
The PPF. I think that's the hottest thing going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to cover the whole car.
Right. A lot of detailers are doing that, which is actually very good. It protects your investment, man. I mean, that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
We have a few people that are doing that. MQ Detailing in New Lenox, CSI in Mazon, Illinois, and JJ's Detailing in Orland Park.
Is that an Embraer? What kind of jet is that?
They kind of. Oh, this is a Honda jet. Honda.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell by the windshield.
No wings though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is their extended one.
Right.
They made it a little longer, a couple more seats in it.
Yeah, one of our clients has the smaller Honda jet.
Yeah, that one's got four. The first one they made 4 seats plus 2 pilots.
Yeah.
And this one's got 6 plus 2, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I like the wrap job on that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of wrapping my car. What do you think? What do you think, sir? Oh, wow. We need one of these. We need one of these. That's the Honda briefcase.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. It's Mo, Larry, and Curly going round and round.
It's really funny to me, and I know it's a safety thing, but when you get something that small and you're wearing a helmet on it, it's funny to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really disappointed. I mean, it wasn't like the car shows of the past.
No, I mean they used to, major.
I mean, that's it. That's from the cafeteria, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing else.
Major OEMs used to introduce new cars in Chicago, and there hasn't been a new model introduction in Chicago in years.
They did introduce some new cars over here.
Well, no, not they introduced.
Yeah.
Well, they had new model years, refreshed, but not like, hey, here's the. They haven't done a model introduction in Chicago in years. Like, here's the new Miata. And,
right.
Here's the refreshed Miata that we've seen on 6 other car shows.
Right.
In the past year. But there was no like worldwide exclusive,
Right.
Used to do that in Chicago.
Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, we walked the show. I think we were in and out in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how you get taller while you're walking. I kind of like that.
Yeah. There were so many people. I couldn't go. I mean, we couldn't go on the media day. But so we went on a regular day, and I wanted to really capture the people's interaction over there.
Yeah.
Something different. And because there were so many people around the cars, I had to raise my hand to film.
Did you bring your 10-foot stick?
No 10-foot stick. We didn't want to take any sticks in because too much security. They had to pat us down. We had to go through a metal detector for a car show. And you can't walk on Michigan Avenue without getting mugged.
You know, the funny thing is, we don't have a formal car show in Cody, Wyoming, but I've never got patted down when I went to the gun show.
Right.
And everybody, every consumer at the gun show was wearing a gun too.
Right.
So anyway, but
it's a crazy world, brother. It's a crazy world. The world is getting crazier by the day.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why they didn't design any front tow hooks for the Toyota Tundra.
No clue.
You get the TRD off road. Where's the front tow hooks? Well, we don't got any.
This was nice. Somebody just let their kid crawl all over the thing, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope the little kid doesn't.
Here's a quiz for you. Who makes that vehicle? What's the manufacturer name? You know this. I know you know this.
It's actually an Israeli company.
No, it's the name of a town.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh. There you go.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Yeah. Right. Because there is an Israeli outfit also that makes SWAT trucks.
Yeah. And God, what's the popular SWAT vehicle now? It's a Bearcat.
Yeah.
I can't remember who makes it.
Here we got the Chicago Auto Club West cars.
Oh, cool.
An excellent car group out of North Chicago area.
Yeah, there's a Porsche Carrera.
Yeah, very nice, very exotic cars. Very, very beautiful, very beautiful. So basically, it was, these guys brought so much attention to the car show.
Well, this is a lot more interesting than any
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, just look at the crowd. I mean, and they just kept circling and going round and round and round the cars. There's, let's face it, all the cars that were at the car show, the new cars, either they're already out on the street or you're going to see them next week.
Yeah, that's one of the things, because you and I are old enough to remember how this was marketing cars before the internet.
Right.
And, it's like when I was a kid, and Jay Leno talks about this too. When you're a kid, you buy the car magazines, and I subscribed to all of them, and I'm, 4 more, I got my Car and Driver magazine. Okay, 4 more weeks in my the new edition of the Car and Driver magazine. Mm-hmm. And now, anybody can go online and you type in, whatever manufacturer you want, Honda, Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Ford, and you add the word media to your Google search, and you get to the media site where it's got all the information they give to journalists.
There's a new Lamborghini Countach.
Yeah.
I'll still take the old Countach over this.
Yeah, but have you driven an old Countach? I have.
No, I haven't. I haven't driven the old Countach. I can't even get in the old Countach.
Exactly. And did you know that after they made a handful of them, they actually made them bigger? They made them taller. Yeah. Because they were so small. It's not even a racing driver could fit them originally. Oh. So.
No, you're right. So these behemoths over here are the new Rolls Royces. Oh my God, they were so big.
Yeah, and they have an all electric Rolls Royce. I think that's it right there. No, that's not it. It's the white one. It's called a Scepter.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what? If I was going to spend this much money on a car, like $500,000,
yeah,
I would go see Howard Becker at what's his name of his company. Because I met Howard Becker back when I was in high school, and he was like the first guy in the Los Angeles area to start doing custom stereo installations, and he got hooked into the Hollywood crowd.
Right.
And now he makes custom Sprinter vans and custom, whatchamacallit, SUVs. You know, they're like stretched 20 inches.
Yeah.
And he calls his Sprinter vans jet vans.
Right.
And he's on an Oxnard, and you know, I mean, they're full blown limo. You know, reclining seats. You know, all the entertainment stuff. Big screen TVs, and you know, Wi-Fi and satellite communications and all that stuff. So I don't know, because the prices now are getting so out of hand. I mean, it's like unbelievable to me.
These are the new McLarens and the new Maserati, the Lotus.
Yeah, the Maserati's got the MC20.
Right. Yeah, that's a new one.
That's
the new one just came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's the one. MC20 is yellow. It's yellow.
Yeah, and they still have the Gran Turismo.
Yep.
There's that all electric Rolls Royce, the Scepter, right there. And
I mean, how much is that? $500,000.
Yeah.
Why? I would still go with the one with a naturally aspirated engine.
Yeah, because you know here's
$500,000.
You know what?
To each their own. You know?
I can make an argument against EVs from the standpoint of, you know, electricity. 80% of all electricity in the United States is made by fossil fuels. So you're polluting whether you drive a gasoline-powered car or an EV. Right. I can make an argument that the EVs pollute more because of the materials used in them. I can talk about where the rare earth materials are mined and how dangerous that is.
I am not a big fan. And of course, you know, these are all our personal thoughts. It has nothing to do with anybody or anything or any, you know, manufacturer. But I personally I don't like broccoli. Don't hold that against me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't shove this EV down my throat. I don't like it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's like that's the problem. You hit the nail on the head. Don't shove it down my throat.
Right.
You can't have, you know, in places like California and Europe, the EU did it too. Oh, we're outlawing internal combustion engines,
right?
New vehicles by 2035.
Yeah.
You want to bet that's never going to come to reality?
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, the market's backing up now. I mean, and you got the government. You know, okay, you get a $7,500 rebate for buying an EV, and who buys EVs even today? I mean, it's fairly wealthy people.
Right.
But when they first came out with the $7,500 rebate, I remember seeing a video of George Clooney taking delivery of his Tesla Roadster. Right.
Right.
And the first thing I thought of was, why? And I was living in California at the time. It was like, why are my tax dollars going to subsidize a car for George Clooney?
Right.
Or Jay Leno?
Yeah.
You know, if you need a rebate to sell something, then it's not ready for prime time yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, let things develop, you know, and you know, sooner or later they'll figure out a way to make batteries that aren't as dangerous. They'll figure out a way to make batteries that are lighter. But until then, you know, don't force it down people. You should never force it down people's throats. You know?
See, here's another thing. You know, they do all these circus acts over there.
Yeah.
Jeep used to do it. Bronco people used to do it. 9 times out of 10, a Bronco owner is not going to be driving like that.
Well, yeah, like you know, I lived in California for a long time, and it's like, you know, they're all mall crawlers.
Yeah, exactly. I know a guy that bought a Jeep. He bought a Rubicon for like $58,000. Spends another $47,000 on the low end, putting big tires, all these accessories, and he drives from Tinley Park to Chicago Ridge and back.
Well, you know, here's something a lot of people don't understand when they modify their cars, or especially trucks. I know a guy who's a big Ford dealer in Southern California. And years ago, he showed me a letter, an official letter he got from Ford Motor Company. And the letter stated that if he, as a dealer, modifies Ford pickup trucks, puts bigger wheels on them and bigger tires, they're going to void the warranty. Okay? Because, you know, the bigger tires and wheels, they weigh more. You put on, you know, if they're bigger diameter than the stock tires, then you're running the gearing is off completely. You're putting stress on the drivetrain. Yep. You put different offsets on the wheels, and you're putting all kinds of strain on the suspension components, the CV joints, the bearings, everything. And I remember Car and Driver about 20 years ago did a test, maybe 15 years ago, they did a test where they put big wheels and tires on a pickup truck, and they measured how much longer it takes to stop.
Right.
And how slower it is. And the truck got a lot slower because when you put on, you know, you could have a 355 rear end on your truck and you put bigger tires on it.
Right.
And now you're at, like a 315 rear end.
Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, I wanted to let you know our merchandise is out.
Oh, you finally got it in stock?
Yeah. You go on our website and order whatever you need. So, Commander Larry, I need you to put a couple of orders in. The next big show that's going to be coming, of course, this video is brought to you by yours truly, the Wicked Car Magazine, Duke's Drive-In Mokina, the #1 eatery in the Southland for all your car shows and the best gosh darn food. Fast Forward Race Cars Inc. in Plainfield, Illinois. Our buddy Aaron Stapleton. The next big show we have coming up, of course, is the Chicago World of Wheels. Mm-hmm. The Wicked Car Magazine is going to be out there with a new issue. It is going to be fantastic. Another shout out to Thunder Roads Magazine, our dear friends. They do everything motorcycles that, you know, like we do cars. So great people, great magazine. The magazine is really nice and glossy and the whole 9 yards. So that's what's going on, big brother.
Good. That was the 2024 Chicago. They call it the Chicago Auto Show or Chicago International Auto Show?
I don't know what the hell. I call it a total waste of time. But let me just do the closeout and then I'll give you we'll catch up. Right, hold on 1 second.
Thank you for watching Producer Mark's YouTube channel, coming to you live from Chicago. We want to welcome you to our morning talk show where our viewers can come and hang out or jump on the live stream and be part of the show. We cover a wide range of topics and no two shows are alike. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button and share our videos.